pumpkin serpent. Serpent. Hmm. Yeah, I think there's another level here with the witches. I know there's one level that has to do with pumpkins that has to do where the witch's cauldron is, or whatever. Yep, I see it. I don't remember what it is though. I actually have no honest clue like what the what this mission is. I don't remember what it is. I remember the other one probably because it's just ticked me off so much. Alright. Alright, what's this mission? Because I have no honest memory of what it is.
Greetings, kind sir. I am the Pumpkin Witch. I'm like a mother to those pumpkins. I give them all the love and care a young fruit could ever ask for. From the moment they first push a shoot above the soil, right up until their heads are cut off and eaten. And look, see how they repay me, running around and causing mischief. That nasty old big pumpkin has a bad influence on the young seedlings. If you teach him a lesson in manners, I might give you a nice present.
Okay. So I guess I gotta take all these things out. All the pods. I don't remember what this story with this is. I know I think there's something to do with this, but I don't exactly remember what. I'm not gonna try and find out yet. Okay, what else is there? There's the big pumpkin. We'll hold off on that for now. I need an energon bath. Like now. Maybe I should enchant my sword. I usually don't see the point in it. In fact, I kind of stand by the consensus that it's kind of pointless, but... But I do need an energon bath, that goes without saying. Because the last time I played, for some reason, I was just way off my game. I don't know, I just was way off. I was way off my game. Like I said, I think I was just tired. This is a couple weeks after the last time I played. I was worrying about a hurricane. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna blow this energon bath quick. Probably should replay another level just so I can refill my life bottles. Considering that's where the root is. Come on. Okay. Probably learn to use my shield more often. Ah. Stupid pumpkins. So I guess killing the pumpkin is optional. No wonder I didn't remember it. If it was optional, I feel like I guess it doesn't really have that. It just feel like the rest of the part of the game. Alright, let's kill the rest of these things. Alright. Let's do this thing. Probably gonna die, but... I actually don't remember much how this boss fight works, so... I'm kinda... Let's try this thing spear out. Wow, this thing works pretty good. I don't remember the spear very well. Okay, this is not working as well as I hoped. Let's just try the crossbow, see if I'll be able to get some better reception out of that. Yeah, crossbow bolts aren't doing too well. Before you ask, I don't really know much about the... Am I just supposed to keep doing this until I fill up my chalice? Jeez. Okay, I'm going back to the witch, because I don't have much resources to spare. Might be doing better than I did last time, or at least I feel better, but I'm just not doing that great.
A most edifying spectacle, sir. Man and vegetable in a magnificent duel to the death. Oh, I've come over all of a doodah. Here, have this lovely dragon gem as your reward. Oh, lovely, majestic creatures dragons are.
Okay, got the dragon gem. I don't know where that's used. I remember fighting a dragon later on in the game, but I don't actually really recall what the, Okay, so I took care of that. Now where's the chalice? How do I get to it? Obviously I know how I get out upon acquiring it, but I do not know exactly where to get it. Oh. Yeah, no. Yes, before anyone asked, yes, I feel like a moron. I even made a notion to that. There was like something to do with that, didn't I? Whatever. Nice. I don't remember them in the game. Well, the whole point of doing this might as well just show what the enchanted sword is. Yeah, 100%. Now it's gold and it's more powerful now. Yippee. I'm not complaining right now. I'm really not. What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's another reason why I don't like it. I remember that, yeah, see, it's a lot more powerful. As you can clearly see. But it goes down, like, it just drains away. Which is the reason why it, like, feels like it's worthless. I'd rather it be just kind of like it wears down after a while after you use it for so long. After you keep using it, but whatever. And again, it's only $100, so. And it still goes down when you're here. You gotta love it. Not really. Okay. What do you jerks want to give me? Or ridicule me, or both?
Look at you running around in your bones, Fortescue. You're so nouveau day. Ravenhooves, last prince of the centaurs, have not galloped the earth in over 10,000 years.
Oh no.
Do yourself a favor, Fortescue. Take my longbow, more powerful than a crossbow. The option of flaming arrows, it is truly the weapon of noblemen.
Yeah, I'll take it. Please.
Congratulations! You don't quite have my breeding, Mr. Johnny-come-lately, but there's hope for you yet.
Alright. Now this thing's pretty good. I didn't remember the spears, but I do remember the longbow. This actually is kind of worth it. This one actually is kind of a weapon, like, worth having. The spears obviously did really well. We saw how well it did. But, hold on a second. Huh. I didn't notice that. I didn't know you could, if you don't have it equipped, it doesn't drain away the enchantment. Good to know. Actually, I did not know that. And again, I forgot that it even went down. I thought it went down as you hit it, battered away, but I didn't use the enchantment that much, so I'm not that surprised I forgot. So, cool, got a bow. Let's go. The Sleeping Village. Okay, if I recall correctly, you're not supposed to kill any innocent people. You're supposed to...
Poor villagers. The master possesses them. It mustn't hurt them. Hurt guards, though. They seek out an object of great power.
Yeah, you're supposed to avoid the citizens, and you're only supposed to fight the guards. Like, I think if you kill them, because that is an option, you can kill them if you want to. You, like, lose, thank you, God. The Energon Bath. Wow, my chalice is already at 59%? Is that a glitch, or are they just real? I don't know. That's really bizarre to me. Yeah. This must be a Catholic church. Whoa! Whoa! Please. Okay, I didn't hurt her. Good. That was just by instinct. Okay. Leave me alone, you little brat. Okay, two little girls I gotta worry about. Come on. Is there any other... This is where you meet the boatman. I don't need money. I don't need to buy anything, rather. I mean, for crying out loud, I'm dead. Okay, got my rune, or one of them. Okay, be careful, extremely careful. There we go. Extremely careful. I don't want to fall in the water because I'll die. Just dash over to the fountain and move on. Wasting my time. I can't believe I wasted all that time there. There we go. Okay, got the chaos room. Give it to the hand. Let's move on. Okay, I think one of these actually talk about you, if I recall correctly. History of Gallowmere. Volume 1. During the dark times that was Gallowmere's not too distant past, it was King Peregrine who thwarted Zarok the Necromancer in his plan to enslave the land. Zarok, once the king's mage, had fallen out of favor with the ruler of conducting outlandish experiments on the bodies of the dead. It was said that deep within Peregrine's castle, the dead were restless. The dead are to be honored, not kept as playthings of alchemists, declared King Peregrine. As he banished Zarok from the castle, all of Zarok's living dead were routed out and destroyed. Zarok, being an unforgiving soul, went into hiding and vowed to wreak his revenge on the king. History of Gallowmere, Volume 2. Rumors of ill-doing and dark deeds abounded through the land of Gallowmere. It was whispered that Zarok had employed the aid of the shadowy demons to help build a vast castle. Under the cover of night, Zarok's army spilled forth from the corrupt haven. The army marched south across the Silver Mountains and through the Silver Woods. Soon afterwards, even the Pumpkin Lands belonged to Zarok. The folk of Gallows Town cried out for help. Save us, good King Peregrine! Retaliation was swift and violent. King Peregrine's forces, led by the brave Sir Fortescue, drove Zarok's army back from Gallowmere's town. There was much rejoicing, but the war was not yet over. History of Gallowmere, Volume 3. Yeah, I saw the guy over there. News that Zarok's army had now taken the Floodlands caused much concern. From this vantage point, Zarok could march west to take the Enchanted Forest. This sacred place would prove a bitter defeat if it fell into the hands of the evil sorcerer. It was Sir Dan Fortescue who once again led the king's militia to rid the demon's host from the land. Yet the evil wizard was cunning and had prepared an ambush. A titanic battle ensued of which history has never seen since the like. It was said that the day would have gone to Zarok, but the skill and valor of one man, Fortescue, led the charge deep into the massed ranks of the undead, felling Zarok's bodyguard, the fearful Lord Kardok, and before finally succumbing to his own mortal wounds, slew the treacherous sorcerer with a mighty sweep of his sword. That's obviously not what happened. History of Gallowmere, Volume 4. The forces of evil were destroyed, but at a terrible price. None but a handful of the king's militia returned from the field. Gallowmere lost a whole generation of young men that day, including Canny Tim, the legendary crossbowman, and Fortescue, second in command, who fell at the first volley of arrows. Zarok's body was never found, though it lies unmourned in an unmasked grave. Then no one in Gallowmere would shed a tear. The shadow demons that had fallen under Zarok's banner were unnatural creatures that did not belong to the world of mortal men. The king declared that they be banished, entombed under the pure earth of the enchanted earth. Imprisoned within the impregnable box of the king's design, the demons were buried deep underground. Their tomb was sealed with a magical device that has since come to be known as the Shadow Artifact. Okay. Don't need to read that again. How many of these are there? Tourist Guide to Gallowmere. Oh, jeez. The land of Gallowmere is a wondrous land of breathtaking sights and adventure. It is a beauty you are looking for. Be sure to check out the sights of the Enchanted Forest. Scale the heights and see the nests of a giant dragon bird. Seek out weird and wonderful plant life. Go ooh and ah at the sight of baby dragon toads splashing about in their crystal clear ponds. Why not take a walk through the Pumpkin Valley? Pumpkin and Gallowmere's favorite dish, and about now, the valley is just bulging under the weight of young podlings awaiting harvest. Yeah, I already knew that. Tourist Guide to Part 2. It is a mystery you're looking for, then the adventure... If it is mystery you're looking for, then the seasoned adventurer should travel to the ruins of the King Pergin's castle. Yes, it's the fortress from which the fabled King Peregrine once hailed. It is said that the king's crown was lost in the dungeons below the castle, and that the ghost of the regent himself now haunts those cold stone passageways. Spooky. Why not take the swamps and seek out the mythical town of Mellowmead? This place was once said to be the place of fascination, arcane alchemy, but an age has passed since it's been consumed by the murky swamps. Perhaps great treasure awaits any adventurer that can locate its watery resting place. Tired of reading. Look, I love reading. I'm glad I learned how to read, but geez. Heroes from History, a retrospective, Chapter 1. In addition to being the strongest man who ever lived, Stanley Iron Hoorie was unsurpassed in his skill as a blacksmith. He was equally happy pounding the anvil at home as he was pounding someone's head in battle. It is said that his only fear was the end of the village smithy as focus of manufacture in favor of more centralized units, as if. Born a humble peasant to one of the nomadic tribes from the Eastlands, Bloodmouth Skull Cleaver gathered an army of horsemen and swept over half the civilized world. When he finally died, attempting a single-handed attack on a garrison in the north while armed with only the spike and on his helmet, He was the richest and most powerful peasant of his day. Chapter 3. Karl Sterngard spent most of his formidable years under the siege of his family castle with his impregnable magic shield. Sterlingard's motto was the best form of attack is defense. Sadly, his shield couldn't protect him against poor catting habits, and he died during a post-battle feast while swallowing a large sausage he failed to chew. Truly a hero's hero, Woden the Mighty was a fearless, single-minded, and uncompromising. Underneath the combat, he inspired raw fear in friends and enemies alike, not to mention in close family members and pets. Trained from birth in all forms of combat, Izia Strogoma was the warrior queen in a tribe of Amazons. The bold and the beautiful Shogama banished all males from her territory except for a handful she kept on to mow the lawns of her people. A full-time mother homemaker, Hergwini Stormbringer had to defend her settlement from barbarian raiders while menfolk were away on hunting trips. She fought off in repeated attacks, army armed with only a pitchfork and a rolling pin, and on one hand, with one arm holding her baby. Legend has it that the gods, impressed by her intertwined courage, intervened and added thunderbolts to her arsenal. She won the battle with a couple of bolts to spare on her husband when he finally returned. Chapter 7. Dirk Steadfast was a fearsome opponent thanks to the magic sword, and he firmly held belief that only women defend themselves. Real men are always on the attack. He was a friend and contemporary of Karl Sterngard and was with him even to the end. It was while Steadfast was explaining his views on Sturgen's shield during the feast that the latter had his tragic and inexplicable accident. Descended from the finest centaur bloodstock, Ravenhoofs, the archer was the last prince of his people, and proud and haughty aristocrat he was, an accomplishment hunter, sportsman, duelist, playboy, raconteur, and 3 times Derby winner. Chapter 9. Captain of the militia in the time of King Purgan, Sir Daniel Fortescue found fame when he was killed by the renegade's wizard Zarok. A career soldier raised in the royal household, he was adored by his men under the command and renowned for his loyalty to Galamir. It was said that Fortescue was always destined for greatness, with his square jaw, steely gaze, and thick stock of hair, as black as raven's wings as he looked every inch the hero. Yep, that's the closest to any kind of, well, at least for a long time it was. God. Leave me alone! I so want to kill you. Yes. Thank God. Oh, here it is. Duh. Okay. Okay, cool. Oops! I guess that makes sense. Although I would like to see some fire! Just saying. Oh yeah, now you gotta do this. I do recall this. Or do I have to pour something else in it? I guess that would make sense too. Blacksmith Monthly, an old man Willie Green of Gallows Town was awarded Smithy of the Season by the readers for his outstanding cast and produced many iron. Greatest smithy there ever was. Okay, great. So, do I have to pour anything in there? Sorry. I almost want to redo this level now. I didn't do it on purpose. Ow. Cut it out! I feel like I'm like...
Hurry, comrades, tear this place apart. If we don't find the shadow artifact, Lord Zarek will have us mucking out the demons for the next millennium.
Okay, now I can start killing people. Come on! Bring it on! Now this is all becoming familiar. Okay, let's melt this head and make me a new crucifix. Actually, I don't remember if it's actually... I know they say it's a crucifix, but I don't remember if it's actually a crucifix or if it's just a cross. Can't remember. There we go. Of course, I couldn't even get a good look at it. Yeah, it's not Resident Evil. Okay. The safe key. Alright, now I can go there. What's this say? Okay, I got the key, so let's go. Huh, that was weird. Alright. Well, I saw this chalice. That's good to know. Okay. So I figured that out. Okay, I don't know how... I've never fired a blunderbuss before, but I'm pretty sure you didn't get that many right. I don't think you can shoot it like that. Just gonna go out on a limb on that. I'm gonna check out this bow. Pretty much a new experience since I haven't played this game in so long. Oh, come on. I better be able to get out of here. Okay, time to get the chalice. Time to return to the Hall of Heroes. Back to the Hall of Heroes. I wonder if the guy will say something wrong. Yep.
Back and forth like a supernatural
I
yo-yo.
remember this one.
Maybe the master will make it harder to find those magic egg cups.
Okay, who is it from now? I think it's just all the upstairs guys now. I don't think I have to do anything else down here. Oh, the shield guy.
Ah, Herr Fortescue. You are back on the battlefield, yeah? This is good. People say to me, Sturmgar, what do you think of this sword or that axe? But I say to them, Nein! Modern warfare is a question of science, the science of shields.
No.
I think maybe you should take my shield, yeah? It is magic, Herr Fortescue. Some say it is better to have a magic sword than a magic shield, but I say to use it, this is rubbish!
Yeah, I'll take it.
So long as you use it properly, the shield will make you invincible!
Oh no. Alright. One step closer to the other stuff.